this morning. Advocates say more local seniors are looking for work. A job fair this morning aims to help them make connections with employers and resources. WGEM's Ryan Hill joins us with more from employers on what opportunities this provides. Ryan, good morning.
Good morning. Now, local advocates say due to inflation and rising costs, many seniors can't live on a fixed income and need to find extra income to make ends meet. They say that other seniors want to find a job to show their value and work skills. More than 15 local employers, including Blessing Health System, will be on hand today. A representative with Blessing at today's fair says they want to fill both clinical and non-clinical roles. That includes human resources or finances. She says they value hiring seniors with experience.
The one thing that we see from experienced workers is not only do they have the skill set for the particular job that they're applying for, but they also have mastered things like soft skills. So they traditionally have great communication skills, problem-solving skills. They can deal with patients. They can also deal with managers. And so that's really a wonderful thing that we're looking for too.
Well, he says an event like this is a good way to fill open positions as meeting in person helps develop relationships. She says it also gives seniors an opportunity to network and make further connections or connect to resources. Back to you, Natalie.
Ryan, thank you. Today's job fair is geared towards seniors as well as veterans and people with disabilities. The job fair starts at 9:30 a.m. and runs until noon. It's at the Quincy Senior and Family Resource Center on York Street. Sign up is not required, but applicants are encouraged to dress professionally and bring copies of their resume. If you miss the job fair, you can contact the West Central Area Agency on Aging at 217-223-7904. That number is also on our website.